Hello and welcome back. Um, Today I want to fix this oscillating problem right here, as you can see. Um, right now, AI still keeps approaching and retreating back. So, um, I just sent the actor script in full to ChatGPT. We have a few ideas on how to fix this. Um, Today we are going to check them out and implement what makes sense. If they don't, we will revise them. As you might already know, we will just I will just give ChatGPT ideas and it will try to implement those into code. So let's do this. First, I came up with something called behavioral states. As I said many times before, I have no idea about what coding is or what building a video game is. Yet here I am. So I don't know if this is how normal video games do this, but it makes sense to have AI some states that are predetermined within that state's parameters. So I wanted to try that today because of all of this AI nonsense. So just give me a second. I will show you the ChatGPT's response as well. I'm just going to pause my recording for now and come back when we got an answer, as I usually do. Well, that was a lot to take in. It came up with something alright, but as I said, that was a lot to take in. So, basically, right now, no, not right now, our AI will have states now. As you can see right here, three basic states are called approach, engage, and retreat. Easy enough. In approach, they are only allowed to move towards their selected target. Engage, they are allowed to orbit it and attack. And retreat, only escape. Later, we can add more things to this. Okay, my recording stopped. I already did some things and uh, technically I already recorded this episode. Now I have to go over it again. Uh, okay, where were we? Where were we? Like I said, my recording stopped, so it was like 15 minutes ago for me. And believe it or not, a lot has happened. So, combat movement. Yes, this. Now we have state-driven combat movement. Basically, approach. Basically, approach is approach. Retreat is retreat. Engage is engage. We will add more parameters to these to make our AI smarter, make our AI decide things by something more than just desired intent. We can say things like approach desired intent equals direction if you blah 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 blah, and they will follow those steps. That's actually perfect. And then I went and added all this. Yes, this one as well. Um, only attack optional small recommended. I already did this. Let me find it for you. Yes, AI hand control, handle hands delta. And then, okay. Uh, no oscillation. Technically, there are still oscillations, but this is all because they keep approaching, engaging, and retreating. They technically, right now, they mm, switch states too many times right now because they still don't know how to commit to one state. Later, we will have AI state retreat, for example, to say uh, retreat for, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds if you have less than half your HP health points. So when they take too much damage, they will just run away or say something like, uh, if you have taken 20% damage in the last 8 seconds, run away, retreat. So it will follow its desired intent's negative direction, which is basically running from its target. Might run into another target, but we will add those as well. Desired intent minus direction and avoid any other actors except allies, maybe. Uh, we can add things like that. Now, that's what states does. And this part is right here. Yes. I was being a little bit stupid and when my recording had stopped, I explained this. This is the exact error I was getting. Now it says different lines from here because I had to remove. What did I remove from there? Um, this. Yes. This. I had to remove some lines from it. That's why. So, as you might already know, I have no coding experience. I don't know how to code. I don't know how code works. I know I know how to read the code. Um, that's yes. That's when I realized when ChatGPT said outside a function. I didn't understand when it said class body, but outside a function I did understand. Basically, what ChatGPT said is this being the same uh, level with this function means this is outside of this function. We have to put it inside it by indenting, right? I understand that much. And I just did this. And that fixed everything. Easy. So I understand that part. This if is one indent here because it's inside this function. And this move intent equals AI committed intent is one more indent in from the function and one indent in from if, because it's inside the if and if is inside the function. Understand that much. I understand how to read these. I just don't know how to write it myself yet. But I'm trying to learn. So this part we passed as well. When I fixed the error, I did this. I watched my little gladiators fight. Yes, also I removed myself from the game. My circle guy is no longer a player. I can turn it on and off, of course, but I decided to, since we are doing improvements on the AI, I decided to let AI duke it out themselves. And then I realized one more mistake. Right now, our AIs are not taking weapons like they're supposed to do. Right now, they just grab whatever is close. So, if there were no shields, this guy would have been without a weapon, but somehow it got a weapon from somewhere. Okay, let's see. You see, no weapon. Only when it walked over that one, it did grab a weapon. I bet if I played as this circle actor again and remove my teammates and drag them somewhere where there is no weapons, like towards here, this area, they wouldn't go and grab those weapons. And yes, we are over this next issue. Yes, I asked ChatGPT this. Do we have to add that as a state as well? Um, it said we don't have to make it a state. Conceptually, mm, it told me to do this. Where is that? This. That's where I removed some lights. But it still doesn't work like intended. So we are going to have to fix that once more. So give me a second. Okay, I argued with ChatGPT that AI shouldn't only seek out weapons that are inside their pickup reach radius, but no, not but, because we added a seek radius and a pickup reach radius separately before. Probably somehow it got removed when we were doing refactors before. So now, annoyingly, I have to add that again. Unarmed block, we do variables item equals get nearest pickup item, hard limited by 3 matches. 1 of 3. Actually, no. It shouldn't be hard limited by that. How did that happen? Again, I sent the whole script to ChatGPT and asked him to check it again. It literally cannot see anything harder than 96 pixels. So then what's happening here? They see anything near 96 pixels and they can't find anything. They only find targets. While moving to their targets, they see the weapons um, around the 96 pixel range and grab them. Okay, at least grabbing priority still works. But seeking, how did that happen? You know what? Never mind. I'm worrying too much about this. Okay, we will have to fix this right now. Near our AI exports. Okay, this one. And exports keep growing and growing. I don't like that very much, but we have to do this. Pickup radius. Pickup query. Let's find that again. AI pickup logic. Can add it here, I guess, and let's leave a space for good measure. Nearest pickup item in radius, nearest null, shortest radius, and this is 2000. Yes. Get 3 null nodes in group pickup item equipped anything present other item get run is not to the end action. Continue. Global position. Okay. Return nearest. Replace only this part. If not as a weapon. Okay. Okay. This. Again, copy paste has some indentation issues. That makes them seek weapons above all else across the arena. Perfect. Did we? How did that happen? There's something fishy going on here. Actually, that might be because I've been copy pasting to and from ChatGPT too much. Again, I have to start so I can do this like that, right? Perfect. I wondered if I can group them under one, if not this player section, but I decided against it because again, I don't know very much coding. And may use a state from the previous frame. That's it. Okay, let's see how their weapon seeking function works. It works well because they are trying to grab the spears out of the arena, outside of the arena, and these guys didn't have any spears near them, so they went for the swords. Again, later we will make this smarter. They will see the weapons on their path. So let's watch our AI fight. Okay, perfect, perfect. Just like we want. Again, later when we have archetypes, they will have preferred weapon types as well. For example, defenders will seek shields more, and when they get shields, they will prefer spears with that. Or some different weapon that works well with shields. And then we might have a type called Berserker that would prefer dual wielding. So that means they will mostly ignore two-handed weapons, spears, because you can dual wield anything with a spear. Um, so that makes sense to me at least. Right now, our AI is working as intended. Actually, now I don't need sword 6, 7, 8, and 5. Instead, I can bring back spears again. Even though spears don't have the range component. Also, let's add that as well. But I have to cheat and check the sword. Node 2D. Create. Where is it? Yes, here it is. And I'm going to put it on top of area 2D and rename it AI range. Right? It was AI range in sword. Yes. AI range. Perfect. And save the spear and close it. So now our AI knows how far it can reach, how far from it can attack with a spear as well. Now let's make them fight one last time. Okay, why did it happen like that? Yes, now. Yes, yes, approach and retreat working. Wait until we have stamina, HP bars. Actually, HP technically exists right now. We just have to add this as a visual on this game screen. This is what will the players see when they are playing the game. And I want bigger arenas as well. I made this arena mainly because this is my camera. You might be able to see right here. These are the camera lights. But we did fix the AI oscillating. They still oscillate a little bit because of state changes. we can make them commit to states as well as to targets. Because I cut that part short, but this snapping of targeting, I don't want that either. I want them to pick a target and commit themselves to it. We will fix that as well in future episodes. I see today as a big win compared to the last few days of failing over and over again. Now I feel like, at least for today, I feel like we have taken a step forward again. That's a good thing, if you ask me. And now we have a seek radius query, and we can use it as well. We can use it on seeking walls, weapons, enemies, other things as well. Because now we have a different seeking. This technically works for pickup items for now, but I'm sure we can I'm sure we can turn this into a vision and make it something like eyes for the AI. I just wanted to try this as well before going off. What they will do if they have a low range? To try that, to test that properly, I have to spread these weapons out again, don't I? Because 100 pixels is hardly anything. Yes, when they get close to any weapon, they directly move towards it. 200. How big is my arena? 1152. 250. Let's say. I think that's a good number. Yes, yes. This is what we want. Right now, there's no pathfinding, so this little guy has a little trouble going towards the weapon, but as soon as it grabs it, it moves. Perfect. Now we can make it so they can see the whole arena for now. And I want to restore this order again. Thank you for watching. As I said before, today feels like a big win. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Take care.